Okay. Everyone, welcome to bri.org, and we're going to be learning the piece over here. Vayishalu ish l'reyehu l'shalom. You see it? We're going to learn a little bit about Moshe Rabbeinu. Here we go. So we know the story when Yisro came, right? He came with Moshe Rabbeinu's wife Tzipporah, and he came with his two children, right? Gershon, right? He came with the children, and Moshe Rabbeinu. Well, we can read the pasuk. Vayava Yisro chaysim Moshe v'anav Yishlei el Moshe lamidbar asher hu chayne sham. Right? Haralikim. Vayomer el Moshe ani chayschencha Yisro boy lecha v'ishtecha v'shnei bana ima. Now what happened? Vayetze Moshe likras chaysnai. Moshe went out to greet his father-in-law. V'yishtachavu, and he bowed. V'yishak lei, and he gave him a kiss. V'yishalu ish l'reyehu, and they greeted one another. Ish l'reyehu, same lashon like we have in the Megillah, right? Right? Matanas l'vyonim ish l'reyehu, right? L'shalom v'yavayu ayahela, and they went into the tent. So it says Reb Nassan here in Likutei Halachos. V'yishalu ish l'reyehu l'shalom. V'yishalu ish l'reyehu l'shalom. This is going on when Moshe Rabbeinu was met up with Yisro. Remember saying Azal, Mi Akaru Ish. Who is the one that's called Ish? Who's that? Zeh Moshe. Moshe Rabbeinu is called Ish Elikim. Right? Moshe Rabbeinu is Ish. B'kama hayu rechaykim zeh mizeh. Moshe Rabbeinu was very, very great, right? He was Rabban Shei Yisrael. Yisro, we know that Yisro was a priest, and we know that Yisro was involved in every single avodah zarah ever in the world. So how could Moshe Rabbeinu have anything in common with Yisro? He talks to Hashem, and he's involved in every avodah zarah. Moshe kibel Torah mipi agvura. Moshe Rabbeinu accepted the Torah from HaKadosh Baruch Hu. Yisro was coming from a very distant, impure place. Because there was no idol that he didn't serve. See, when Yisro came to Moshe Rabbeinu, he wasn't yet Miskaya. He was still a priest. He was not a Jew. He wasn't part of Klal Yisrael when he came there. Now, he was only Mizgaya. He was Megaya after, but when he came, he wasn't Megaya. So what do we see here? But the Torah still says it was Ish L'Reyehu. How do we understand that? How can we understand that Moshe Rabbeinu and Yisro were Ish L'Reyehu when they were literally from one was right and one was left? How could that be? He says, "Watch."
Means his friend, his
friend. They were friends. Yeah.
How can he be a friend?
Yeah. How is they friends? What connection do they have? He said, "Look at this. Now watch what Rabbi Nassan says. Kikach darkei shel tzaddik. This is the way of the tzaddik. Hagavoya miyoid. That's very, very lofty. Shu bechinas Moshe. Whenever you have a tzaddik, especially Moshe Rabbeinu, that's on such a level. Shu mayrid es atzmai u'mekarev es atzmai. He lowers himself and he makes himself close. Kol kach lemi sheyesh le'ezer rotzen liskarev el emes. Any Jew, any person that wants to come close to the truth, he wants to make tshuva, he wants to come close. So even though the tzaddik is on a very, very high level, and he really has nothing to do with this Jew, but it doesn't matter, the tzaddik will lower himself to come to the level of this Jew.
Well, he wasn't a Jew yet, though.
He wasn't a Jew, no, but we're saying he wasn't a Jew yet, but this is what Moshe Rabbeinu was doing. He was going so far that he wasn't even a Jew, and he still lowered himself to be close to him. The tzaddik gets close to the person as if he's his friend. As if he's his friend, like Moshe Rabbeinu did with Yisro. Now, if you could understand that with Moshe Rabbeinu and Yisro wasn't even Jewish, and Yisro was still a priest, right? And Moshe Rabbeinu lowered himself and he considered him his friend. Halachas come any Jew, no matter what he did wrong. He wasn't on the level of Yisro, right? So that's what we see over here. When it was a Moshe Rabbeinu, it was Vishalu Ish L'Reyehu. Ish L'Reyehu. Moshe Rabbeinu considered him mamash a friend. He mamish considered him a friend. Why? Not because he had really anything in common with him. Because Yisro wanted to find the emes. And because he wanted to find the emes, Moshe Rabbeinu lowered himself to be friendly with him, because this is what the way the derech of the tzaddikim.
He wanted to find the emes.